What I'm talking about is just making sure the consumer is comfortable with it. Right now in a transaction, there's 500 pieces of paper that are shuffled through and around, and there's different entities between title and escrow and lender and then transaction coordinators, and they're all in these different spots. And it's like efficiency is a little bit of a problem. Transparency is a problem as well. I just want to kind of hem some of that stuff up. And transparency, most importantly, I want the consumer to be extremely comfortable with what's happening during the transaction and know like what every fee means and where it goes and why is it there.
So you think the answer is technology, like a online platform of which the client has 100% transparency at all times?
I think the answer, I don't know what the answer is. Actually, I don't know what the answer is.
When I say, do you think, that is not to put you on the spot, for Orange County Real Estate Inc., do you feel like that is the proper direction that you create or have access for all your clients or partnerships to have an online platform of which they can manage their transaction specifically, whether it's username and password, protected, whatever the makeup is, right? I mean, I can't speak technology. I am not in technology. So if it's that direction, is that the answer? Is that the differentiator for Orange County Real Estate Inc.?
No, I mean, I'm sorry.
No, don't say sorry. I'm trying to figure this out, right? Like, because I hear you speaking that way. And honestly, for finance, it's very much like that, right? It's very much like fintech, people spending millions into developing a platform or software that can create this streamlined system for not just internal customers, but external customers, of which, like you said, transparency is there, access to knowledge, resources is there, and there are companies that swear by this is the future, this is the way. And if you're not in that space, then you're kind of dead in this space. I'm hearing you reference companies that are very big on, and their main source of business is technology. So
the problem is that, or the other issue is that people buying a home is a very emotional thing. And it's also, there's just so much emotion tied to buying a home, buying your first home, you bought your first home, and like how that made you feel. Like, I don't want to take any of that stuff away by just sit on your computer and type in all the stuff, right? I want to hold my client's hand. Like I want to hug them when they sign on the bottom line. Like I don't want to take any of that emotion away, and technology does that for sure. I want to be able to do everything with technology, yes, but at the same time, I want to still have that boutique feel where I can hug all of my clients. And I want to have a place to work that's like that too. That was what I was talking about, these big super teams where I don't feel like they really are a team, because I don't feel like they have the actual same goal. Like they all have the same goal. They all have their individual goals versus a team. They all have the same goal. Like Redfin, I think they pay their employees a salary, so everyone works together to do the same thing. I mean, you could have 10 different people touching one client during the process. Right. If that's what needs to be, and that's okay. I think that's a good thing. They're all working together for the same goal. So I want technology to be there. I want people to be able to press a button and find out whatever they need to know about their property, but also be able to call an agent and get face-to-face and what's happening right now. When is this gonna close? When do I move my boxes from point A to point B? When do I get to sleep in my new house? With all these emotions. And I want to make sure that it's still a people-person transaction for sure.
Agreed.
And again, the real problem, which a lot of this tech stuff is not trying to solve, is the amount of money that consumers are losing in these transactions. I mean, in 2017, the number is ridiculous. It's like $650 billion were paid in real estate commissions, and it just hurts me to even say that. It's such a huge number.